So look, I'm working on getting my lighting and everything right for this space, so just work with me. Today I'm gonna tell y'all about how me, my cousin, and my sister decided that we was gonna break into the house to steal back that he stole from me from my car. Hood Chronicles. We're gonna do some errand makeup in the process, or what I like to call errand makeup is just a little 1-2, just to uplift your spirits for the day. But let's talk about this ghetto shit. Me, my cousin, my sister, obviously insane, right? I went out of town to do a wedding, right? And it was actually my cousin's wedding. Picture it, it's like 2012, 2011, around that time frame, 2010, 2011. So me being who I am at the time, you know, I've lived 1,000 lives, hood, little ratchet something, and I want to make sure that we protect it at all costs. So I bring my pew pew with me, along with all of my hairstyling things. I mean, tons of stuff, buku stuff. We do our thing. We come back. It's super late. You know, we have to travel like 3 hours to where we going. So when we get back the next night, everybody is tired. We get back super late. Now we go to bed. I ain't thinking nothing about it because our neighborhood, like even though we was in the hood, everybody got along. It was like a real cool community. We all watched out for each other. But this person moved into the hood. We started calling him Mighty Joe Young. Okay, that's his nickname. Let's not get into details about that. Mighty Joe, even though he was kind of like the muscle of the neighborhood once he moved in, it's like he also had like a little habit. And what we really come to find out is that he was like squatting. He wasn't really renting a place, right? I wake up the next morning, I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me go get all my stuff out the car. Okay, I go, all my stuff out the car, ain't in the car. Okay, nothing to get. I go in the house and I'm like, y'all, all my stuff gone. You know, I'm wilding, I'm tripping. This is like all of my career things, makeup, flat irons, everything. And then like it clicks to me, oh my God, was in there. Here we go, starting to conspire a plan. Not the sun coming in hitting on me. Whatever, we gonna concede. Okay, so we learned something today about our lighting situation. It'll get worked out. So we come up with the plan that we gonna wait until he leaves out and we gonna break inside to get the stuff, right? Now, we found out that it was him because, of course, the hood be talking. I was a long-time native of that area, so they always look out for me, always. So whenever they found out, this is what we heard, they even tried to like help me out, you know, once I couldn't find what I found. But anyway, one thing you need to know about the hood is like, you look out for the hood gonna look out for you. Depending on who you are, where you are, how you move, it's gonna make a difference. But all I'm saying is my hood looked out for me. So we get the drop that Mighty Joe definitely is the one that took the stuff. Now, mind you, before he moved into the neighborhood, wasn't too much havoc going on. Even before that, we kind of knew, you know, that it was most likely him because that just did not go down in our hood like that. Not with each other for sure. So the hood musketeers, we devised a plan. We gonna wait. We gonna go up in there. We gonna get my stuff back, right? Now, in our minds, we thinking, ain't no way he got off it that fast. If that's what he was trying to do, that's what we thinking. Okay, we go. We scope out. We see when he leave. Boom. Now, mind you, this man is definitely dangerous. Could definitely do us something, but guess who didn't care? We did not care. We did not care. We wanted our stuff, and that was that. I was the hood hairstylist. I needed to be back in business, okay? And I needed my things by all means, and I was ready to go to bat for my stuff on. We creep over there like Pink Panther, okay? We get over there. We realize like we dead ass got to break in. We find an open window, and we break in. Now, he has literally nothing in there. But when I tell you I'm savage and I'm mad and whatever he do have in there, I am rummaging, okay? I'm going through his stuff. I'm throwing stuff around because I want you to know I was in here. I want you to know somebody was in here because you violated my van. I had a van. Yes, I did. You violated the Scooby-Doo van and I needed my repercussions, okay? Like, I needed this to happen. I needed this to happen. But when I tell you, we go through whatever he have in there, however fast we can, we is in that thing going off like we some real hood niggas or something. We find literally nothing. Nothing. When I tell you, he got off of whatever he got off, what I found out is he tried to do it in the neighborhood, and the neighborhood was like, nah, baby. We kind of found out, you know, where you got this from or where we think you got this from, where we think you got this from, because it was hair supplies and stuff. Nobody was buying from him, so he went to a whole other neighborhood, got off of the stuff fast, in record fucking time. Like, when I tell you, my cousin and sisters are some ride or die. Like, we was in there, I'm telling you, unarmed. All we had was little weapons that we decided to pick up. I think I had a bat. Somebody had like a 2x4. They found a stick. I think my sister had some scissors. It was crazy. Like the fact that what was wrong with us? And why none of us used our critical thinking to stop the other one? Like, we all was like, we doing this and that's that. Like, literally, his name was Mighty Joe Young. Mighty Joe Young. He could have came up in there and really slung us all around however we wanted to, but what he did not know is if he tried it, baby, we was gonna jump him. It was gonna be over with for him. It was gonna be over with for him. Whatever adrenaline we had going, it was gonna get used that day. We made it out the house safely, but no lie, he literally came back not too long like after that, and you could tell that he knew that somebody had been in there messing with his stuff. And honestly, I was so mad. I didn't care if he knew it was me. I was ready for the smoke, whatever that came with. Lord, that man probably was gonna pulverize me to a pulp. I did not care. Like, I never ended up getting that back. I had to just report it as stolen. So if it ended up with anybody's on it, they wasn't gonna come back to me. But let me tell you how things work. So everything was stolen, but I ended up getting back 10 times more. I went to looking for some stuff, met a girl that worked in there. And when I tell you, I told her what happened, whatever. She was like, get whatever you need and give me some stuff too. I was able to re-up, literally, it was like a day later. I went in and I was like, I'm going to just try to get a few things so I could get back in business, whatever. She let me re-up everything plus some. I still have some of those hot tools today. They still work. I still have some of those tools. I literally still use them. And every time I look at them, I think about her. I think about that situation and how, like, I ended up, like, getting everything back plus more. No matter how I got it, sometimes some things is a blessing. You just need to realize the blessing and go with it, okay? Literally like 12 years ago, 13 years ago. So, like, this is all before I started YouTube. I started YouTube in 2011. So this was before then. And I was like, this is definitely like, Hood Chronicles was birthed on YouTube from the things that was really happening to me in the hood. None of that was fake. None of it was scripted. It was real things that was happening while we lived there. And we just decided to get on there and talk about it. It was so not good quality camera, nothing. I really miss those times though. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Life was so crazy then. But if somebody asked me if I would go back, I would. So more of the story is, don't be trying nothing like that. My crash out days are done, I think. Also, I even got a good message from that, even though it was insane what we did. That part was crazy. But the lesson in it was like literally the very next day, I got everything back. I even got a new pew, eventually. But I got everything back and I literally paid nothing for it. Someone else blessed me. Like, I'm not going to say her name because we are still connected through social media. And like, I will never forget her because like, she didn't have to do that. She risked her job. I will forever be thankful to her because she just showed me that even though like the blessing came in a crazy way, it was like when you just sit back and wait, and because whether I would have went in his house or not and did all that extra to get my stuff back, I would have still gotten blessed. So sometimes you just gotta sit back, wait and chill and let things come through for you like they need to, and don't worry about what happened to the old shit because it's always something better. Look at me out here giving hood life lessons, and look at cute while doing it.
De graça vient de tout partout, tout le cœur du moyeu. La passe une fois par an, demandez la charité, pas même si c'est une patate.